We've reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Design quarterback run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw again. Quick
Oh!
throw to the left. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
So
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to get the throw
get it away.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete.
And it starts already.
Connect on the deep ball.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field.
Shout out, Bree.
Touchdown, Aggies. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball into the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, moves up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Finds room at the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a pass. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. He keeps it on the design run. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Aggies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And now the running back's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about...
He's in the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3?
Offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No way to run up the middle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And that one straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner decides to field it.
Wow. What?
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown.
Like, that don't even make... Why did my return man not go with...
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him up 3.
My return man, deadass, didn't go for the
onside kick.
It's all good. A lot of time left.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And
My return man decides not to go catch the...
Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Why did he not go and return the kick? Was I used right now?
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Oh, wow. I clicked off. That's good.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter.
That is the slowest toss play I've ever seen.
When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear.
It's all good. Get another stop.
Aggies. And that will give them the lead now. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Good kick, I guess.
And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
Same shit.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally a spark of life from this offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
Good point there.
Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He hands it off from the gun.
Come on, 17.
All over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Blessing you with a knockout.
On your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Zips it down the middle. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
God open. Secure catch, no.
Chris today. That's his second touchdown.
Back to back.
The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone.
What a should have catching him. Playing.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. first and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. And a broken tackle will earn him
Catch him
first
running,
down
break the
yardage.
tackle, but we can't.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Pressure is coming. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks right and lets it fly. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running
The
through
damn nigga.
stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do
This
it.
nigga was able to reach out and grab.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we've reached
Nigga
the end
was
of three,
able to
time
reach
is
out.
running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Yeah, where did my team go?
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is
He
incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near the end zone.
What the?
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time.
This nigga just...
It's a loss back to the 6.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on
That
to
nigga
the
just
ball a
walked
little
into
bit
it.
too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the junior makes an outstanding catch. The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. He fires it down the middle. Downfield shot.
Fast lead.
Couldn't quite connect there.
Safety
Well, they
here.
don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's back to throw again on second down. And this one is caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Texas A&M. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Just trying to get rid of it.
There's a lot of tension in there.
Avoid the sack.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this guy's had such a great football game. Here, another good decision by the quarterback to know exactly where he needed to go to get the 1st down, to keep this drive moving. And late in this game, you want to keep that clock moving as well.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Then the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the 1st down, and you keep that clock moving.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a close game he was to this nigga. Shit is bad.